What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Vikings. Season 4, Episode 2. Rocking some more shirts, y'all.
I love it.
Rocking some more shirts, y'all.
I love these shirts. Thanks, guys.
Like, you know, Floki's not in the most, like, prime position right now.
Floki shipyard, y'all.
But this shirt is super cool. I love it.
And it's very soft.
Very soft. I absolutely love it. So, shout out. Yeah, so, you know, this season kicked off pretty interesting. Really interesting stuff. You know, we had Kalf kind of set up some of his folks to kind of expose them as people who are not with them, or specifically him and Lagatha, and took all them out. And then we saw Rollo, you know, kind of decide to put all of his folks' minds at ease by killing everybody, including the children.
Fuck you for that.
Duke Rollo, right? He's a duke?
Yeah.
Yeah, Duke Rollo. So that's a very...
Rollo.
It's a very interesting... I mean, we've seen this from him before. Like, this can't be that big of a surprise, but...
That he's taking a group of people and fighting against his own people.
Yeah. And just the idea that, like, anytime he's presented with power, with fame, with control, it's just who he is as a character and as a person. He's not really... I mean, he's a character in the show, but he's a person. It's just who he is. And it's like... I guess I act surprised... because I hope he's back on like a better track.
I think we're both on the same page on that.
It's more of just like, come on, Rollo, get your shit together. But then it's like, damn it, that's just who you are. That's what. Anytime you're presented with something like that, it's just you take the opportunity
to get himself out of the shadow of Ragnar.
Yeah, but on the flip side, part of me even was like, I think that's his way of really like getting in and building trust with his new folks. And ultimately, I'm hoping that in the long run, because you know how you like talking about the end game here, that he ends up siding back with Ragnar. I'm just hopeful that it happens. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. I don't know if they're presented, if he's given so much power and fame and control, it's hard to imagine him flipping on them.
But I feel like Ragnar knew this was going to happen because he's like, you left Rollo there.
I know him better than you do. Mm-hmm. That's why he got so angry, because you couldn't leave Rollo behind.
So now he probably already knows that all those people are dead because he fucking knows Rollo.
Right. I mean, that's clearly...
that a bitch.
That's clearly the reason Ragnar got mad in that moment. Where
he's like, thanks a lot, Bjorn. All those people died because of you.
Bjorn's majorly on his shit list right now. Yeah. Because not only
with this,
exactly,
not with this, definitely not with that.
Yeah. Not only did he leave Rollo behind, but he arrested Floki, which is something obviously Ragnar would have done a long time ago if that's what he wanted. Yeah. And it's like, one thing, even if you are his son, one thing that I've personally noticed, and I think it's pretty clear. Mm-hmm. You can't make decisions for Ragnar. No. You never know what the hell's going on in that dude's head. He is always 15, 20 steps ahead of everyone else. And it's like, don't you think he would have thought of that if that's really what he wanted?
Yes.
So ultimately Bjorn took off. He wants to go live in the wilderness and prove that he could survive the winter out in the woods on his own. Good luck. And then Aslug hit him with this whole, it might be the last time you see him, and he's like, what the fuck?
I know, he's like, bitch, why are you gonna say
how could
what?
What
do you even mean right now?
You have special powers, you can't say such things.
No.
So Ragnar got all nervous because
I got nervous.
I think Ragnar let him go primarily because he knows he has a future past whatever he's going to try to do right now.
Not
so
when
he feels
she says shit.
Exactly. So like that's why he got all panicked. He's like, he was going to go like, be like, no, Bjorn, you're not leaving. Like, he was going to keep him there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that whole situation is interesting. This episode is called Kill the Queen. And I can think of 2 queens currently in the show. Kwenthrith.
Kwenthrith.
Like, seriously, is there a way to say her name without the lisp? Like,
it feels like you have to say it with
it feels
Kwenthrith.
Even when...
Kwenthrith? Never mind.
Even when Ecbert says her name, he like the end of her name is impossible to say smoothly. Like Kwenthrith. It makes
I think that was kind of good.
My tongue, it makes my tongue stick out. So it's her and Aslug. I'm saying her name like that on purpose.
I know you are.
Those are the two queens. I like when I saw the title for this episode, I racked my brain. I couldn't really think of anyone else who might be a queen. I could see reasons why both of them need to die, depending on who we're dealing with.
Yeah.
But
Aslug is having Bjorn's daughter looked after.
Right.
Does Aslug need to be there? What about her children?
Yeah.
I mean,
Ragnar's...
I'm sure Ragnar could find another chick.
Well, Ragnar's the king. He could have anyone watch his children.
I was going to say that.
And those boys are pretty...
Servant girl.
But those boys are pretty big and badass right now. I think they can handle themselves at this moment.
They can't feed themselves and bathe themselves. And...
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
I don't know how many baths they...
They're Ragnar Lothbrok's sons. Of course they can. So, yeah, there's that. This season jumped out. Like, Floki, Floki, who the roller coaster... Him and Rollo are like the two roller coasters of this show. Like, it always goes back and forth between liking them, hating them, liking them, hating them.
They're always on either a shit list or a good list.
Yeah, Ragnar is playing...
Regardless, you're on the list.
Ragnar is playing a little bit of mind games, it feels like, with him, because he drew like the circle around him. Floki's like, are you gonna kill me? What are you doing? And Ragnar, of course, doesn't answer him. So this was a very interesting start to season 4. You ready to jump into episode 2?
Yes.
Let's go. Struggling.
You think he's enjoying the struggle?
Probably. That's what he wanted.
To be on his own. Oh, shit.
It doesn't look fun at all.
Nope. I'll take Southern California any day.
Okay, he found it.
Yep.
That definitely doesn't look... Yeah.
Do you think he's really searching for porn?
I'm sure he's got more ideas of what he wants to do than just survive out in that little cabin.
Is Ragnar gonna be okay?
Looks like
he's on the mend here.
Yeah, I'm sure it takes a lot of time to heal from that kind of fall with no real help from any kind of medical.
Yeah. Oh, did Floki escape?
Floki has escaped, King Ragnar.
Of course he has. Go find him.
Good luck finding Floki. That guy is sneaky as hell.
Right. He can hide in plain sight, I feel like. Helga totally helped him, right? Aw, I should have got my ball tea out.
Several leading Mercian nobles have risen in revolt against Queen Kwenthrith and overthrown her.
See, even he says it with a list.
She and her son, Magnus, have been imprisoned in her tower somewhere.
Oh, shit.
These rebel nobles have set themselves up as a ruling council.
This time we will have to use force to overcome Mercia.
Wouldn't those Vikings come in real handy right about now if you didn't fucking kill them all? Ooh, he's a good tracker.
It's because he's a Ragnar son.
He's a Lothbrok.
She's like,
What's up?
what are you doing here?
Did you free Floki, Helga?
I don't know. I might have done.
I don't blame you. It is your duty as a wife.
Floki loves you.
He only loves himself. You know that better than anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that baby.
Winter is coming.
Sure is.
You and your child will need to eat food.
Aww. He's such a good dude.
Just don't fuck with him.
It's true. It's true. Oh my lord.
Yikes. they got a problem on their hands.
They're using Kwenthrith as bait. It's obvious.
Not everyone thinks like you, Father.
Then you are prepared to trust this man's word and go with him to Mercia. You go with some of our best warriors. If you have any cause to doubt the honesty of your scout, then think as I would think and kill him without conscience.
I'll bear your advice in mind, Father.
Save the son, save Magnus.
And take your time, because I want to spend some time with your wife.
Oh, God. But save Magnus. Save Ragnar's baby.
He's all about these kids of other men. Mm-hmm. Athelstan's son, Ragnar's son.
You know.
What is wrong?
I have just seen my husband ride away into the greatest danger.
Whatever happens,
Just because you are king, you must not presume that things will go on as before.
I want you to be free.
How can I be free?
Please explain.
If you were free to choose, what would give you the most pleasure and satisfaction?
To kill you?
I doubt it. I don't think she is.
What are you thinking?
Ragnar Lothbrok.
I'd like to be a painter. Like Athelstan.
Oh, here we go.
Very well. Then I will find you a great teacher to instruct you.
I don't believe you. No woman has ever been allowed to study or work on the sacred texts.
Does he want to marry her? Does he want his son to die so he can take his woman? Ah, that's so sick. I have to say, the collar on his reminds me of Mugatu. Zoolander, anyone? Anyone? Run, Floki.
I mean, at least run on the grassy part, not through the rocky water.
Maybe less of a scent is left.
I guess no foot tracks.
Yeah.
Like, but you'd move so much faster.
2 forts either side of the river to prevent the Vikings sailing right up to the city.
But how does he mean to prevent the boats sailing past the fort? Good.
Fucking Rollo.
He's telling us to build more boats capable of attacking the Northmen in the water. Good.
So, after today, it seems I have 2 reasons to be pleased.
I have to ask, Count, whether you're not bitter that the Emperor is claiming all of the credit for saving Paris.
Of course. I confess the sight of that little man basking in the glow of his success makes me feel physically ill.
Little man.
Well, even hang out in the freaky deaky room, huh?
Let me drink.
Oh, they cutting the hair off? Fuck this shit. No.
He's getting a Paris makeover.
You lost me. What is that, a long bob? Gosh darn.
Well, then he just hits everyone.
I know, right? I don't know what to tell you, so I'm just gonna hit you. Same.
Oh, Rollo.
Oh no. Same. He's like,
Yeah.
Same.
I mean, it is very awkward.
Dude,
You've got
a lob going? No, bro. That is not a good look for you.
And he's not smooth.
No.
His move, like, he's just so stiff.
Awkward.
Yeah, sticking in the water prevents them from tracking him until the dogs smell him. Well, you're not gonna get away from Ragnar's kids. Come on.
Right.
IsBae's gonna be a friggin' G. I mean, he's got the Bjorn haircut, so
It's a thing.
yeah. Use your brain like your papa. Figure it out. Mm-hmm. You could outthink Floki. Come on. Look at him figuring that shit out. You got outsmarted by a child.
Mm-hmm. It's not just any child.
Ragnar Lothbrok's son.
Okay.
Athelstan.
Aww.
My name is Prudentius. I was told that King Ecbert of Wessex required a teacher of illumination.
King Ecbert told me he would ask for a teacher. I didn't really believe him.
Not possible. Teach the sacred mysteries to a woman?
It's what you hired for.
Should probably listen to her.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Count, for all his jealousy, he's impressed by our Northman. He spoke about him a great deal.
Oh, so she's telling the secrets.
He spoke of the Emperor. He talked of his utter contempt of the Emperor.
I regret the price you have to pay.
Yeah, that's a major sacrifice.
Now see if you can find out anything else about Odo. Then I will inform His Imperial Highness of the duplicity and treachery of his high and most trusted servant.
If I had that shit on my bag, I'd be like, motherfucker, don't touch me.
I was waiting for her to ask for a whip.
Can we not? No more of that shit.
Prudentius should teach Judith to illuminate. He is troubled by the idea.
Surely you agree that it would be immoral.
Immoral.
Well, God saw fit to allow a former prostitute to wash the limbs of his own son when he was brought down from the cross. If he tolerated such a woman, how much more would he approve of a good and pious Christian woman adorning his sacred texts?
Is he cool with it now? Like, alright, fine. I guess I will allow this to happen. Wow.
I mean, now he's really gonna die, right?
I mean, you kind of have to, don't you?
A great Floki, captured by mere children. Why didn't the gods protect you? Why didn't they hide you better from such innocent eyes? The gods were not interested in saving him because they are angry at you. You made me suffer, and now I shall make you suffer.
Oh, shit.
I've got such a wonderful punishment for you. You probably appreciate it too. See, I borrowed it from the gods. It's very imaginative, and it goes on. And nothing heroic. No chance to impress the gods.
I'm loving this right now.
What is it?
Don't scare the kitty. I love it when Ragnar acts like all.
Why are you still angry?
Because Floki still refuses to admit why he did what he did.
But he's right.
Right.
Oh, Oslog.
Did he do that was wrong? All he did was kill a Christian. Why should he be punished just for this?
This is not about Christians or faith. It's about loyalty.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Ragnar, you're in the wrong here.
Yikes.
Nope, I don't like that. Remember how I just said you were a good dude? I don't like that.
Something you can't understand.
Oh, bitch.
Shit, dude.
You don't ever need to put your hands on anybody else.
Damn, she doesn't look good.
I know. When you've been captured, right?
Another badass Ragnar, baby.
I don't know, though. With her?
It doesn't matter. It's Ragnar's baby. How dare you?
I don't know. It's Kwenthrith.
Hold! Enemy to the front!
such bad shots that they couldn't even get two dudes on horses.
10 men to the gates! Attack!
I like the music for this one.
Most of their fight scenes have awesome music.
Ooh, there's blood.
It caught them very off guard.
Kill the queen and the child. Go!
Oh.
Kill the queen!
Oh, baby. He's like, fuck no.
Yikes.
With the key. These are some good ass fight scenes.
Oh, shit.
Bitch, I will strangle you with the shit I just knitted. Wow.
Damn. Kwenthrith is fighting. Doing a good job defending herself. Oh, shit. Heads up. Ooh. Bye-bye.
Off with your head. Hold him still.
Oh.
That was like that thing. Hold my hair.
Yeah. Don't threaten a mama's baby.
I was gonna say, you don't fuck with moms.
What kind of reward is she gonna give him if she survives this?
Do you really want it from Kwenthrith?
Dang. Hurry up, dude. You're gonna save her. Don't stop now.
Wow.
Shit.
What took you so long?
How about thank you?
I know.
Maybe.
Oh my god, thank you for saving my life. Oh my god.
She'll hook him up later, I'm sure.
I mean, she tried to hook him up before. He wasn't interested.
Yeah. Hey!
Hey!
That's a strong fish right there.
Ah, fuck. Yep, even about fish. I can't. What is she doing?
What are you doing up here?
I'm trying to dig a grave, don't you see, for my daughter.
What? No.
What did she die of?
Doesn't matter.
Have you told Floki?
No.
Shit.
Is this water torture?
Shit. Damn, that's what they did. Oh, shit. Damn, dude.
That's some,
That's a rough end to that episode.
That's awful. She died of being ill. I mean, that's just awful.
Dude, and Floki.
Like, he's losing his fucking mind with the dripping and the being held.
I'm sure that's very, 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 very painful. And then going mad by having the water drip on your face and you can't move or stop it. Ragnar told him. He fucking told him.
He's like, something interesting. Something creative. Wow.
Dude, that was an intense episode.
How is he going to react when his baby... when he finds out baby's dead?
I think he's going to... My initial reaction is that he's probably going to be broken. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, did he ever fully accept that baby?
I feel like we don't really see them all together a lot. He was very sweet with her.
At first.
Yeah, well, I mean, even when he was being chained up and he's like, oh, thank you for the food.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's going to mess him up even worse than he's already currently.
Yeah.
Anything with the kids, man. That's brutal.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
But we're seeing two very different sides of Ragnar this episode. When it comes to anything with the children, he is super compassionate. He is super caring. He's a loving dude. Good guy. But it's like when he's dealing with anyone else, doesn't matter.
Don't cross him. Don't argue with him.
Yeah,
don't tell him he's wrong.
Yeah.
You're gonna get slapped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with that. I don't like that. I see that he's frustrated. I see that he's angry about Floki. He didn't want to hear it. He didn't need to hear it. He didn't need to do that.
She clearly pushed his button though on purpose.
I know, but
she clearly was like, "What did he do wrong?" Knowing that he was probably gonna react.
Yeah. But I mean,
she's been all about pushing his buttons lately.
This is a fictional issue, but in real life, you don't do that.
Well, I'm sure that happened plenty back then.
I'm sure it did, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
He's in a really, really weird place.
He is.
Because it looks like he's on the road to recovery. It looks like he's getting better. But then he has those moments where he's still grabbing and like really grunting and like looks like he's in super amount of pain. And yeah, I think it looks like he's doing okay. Like, I mean, it's everything he's dealing with is very, very interesting right now. It's one of those moments where it's almost impossible to even try to guess what's going on in his brain right now. I mean, he clearly wants Floki to admit why he did what he did. Mm-hmm. And I don't think Floki's going to ever come off the idea that the gods told him to do it. He was doing the work of the gods.
We all know it's because Floki was jelly.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that so early on. The moment Ragnar and Athelstan were like bonding and hanging out, and it was more than slave owner. It was like
the priest.
Yeah, it turned.
Floki
that was good. I mean, the moment Ragnar started to really like invest in the relationship, you always saw shots of Floki just lurking in the background, just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Mm-hmm. And it just progressively got worse and worse, especially as Ragnar started embracing the religion. Like that set Floki off more than anything, and he just felt completely betrayed. And
I agree.
But at the same time,
to handle it himself.
But at the same time, he's so connected and like at the will of his gods. He was carving something and blood started pouring out. So it's like
it's weird. It's weird.
Like how could you not, in his mind, how could he not interpret that as a sign to go do what he did? Yeah. You know. So it's like Floki's a very, very free spirit. Like. He's not a normal dude, especially amongst them. Mm-hmm. He's different, and he has a much deeper relationship with the gods than anyone else, it feels like.
He's extra.
Yeah, he's definitely extra. I mean, they're all super like dedicated and into their gods and their religion, but like Floki, I feel like takes it to another level. So that, I mean, I don't see him ever just being like, yeah, Ragnar, I was jealous of your relationship. I love you more. Like, I wanted your attention. Like,
I mean, he kind of said that when he was at the coffin for Ragnar.
Exactly, he did. Yeah.
It's like, I love you.
He's like, but I hate you, but I love you. Like,
yeah.
Right. I just don't know if he'll admit that under these circumstances. I just don't see him doing it. Yeah. And clearly we saw, kind of like we talked about at the very beginning, based off of the title, both queens were in very interesting and precarious and dangerous positions. Because, I mean, it's very clear and obvious that Ragnar and Aslug are here.
They don't love each other.
They're just in the relationship as king and queen. It's nothing deeper than that.
They're
at all.
together for the kids.
Well, right.
They're staying together for the kids.
It's their king, their queen, and their parents, and that's as deep as it goes. There's no relationship. There's no feelings.
There's no friendship. There's no nothing.
They clearly go out of their way to poke each other to
Yes.
So that's bad. And then Kwenthrith. God, that is a hard name to say. Seriously, she got captured. She got her Mercia stolen from her. But there's Aethelwulf to the rescue.
Dun, 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 dun.
What took you so long? Of course, and Ecbert with these babies.
Save the kid.
Make sure you save Ragnar's child, because he sees the value in that. He knows. He gets it. It's going to be a bargaining chip probably down the road for him. He's like, don't annihilate all of us. I have your child.
Right.
And
we're still buddies.
Yeah, we all know what Ragnar's weaknesses are, and it's always based around his kids. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, and we're seeing Bjorn do well. Looks like he
seems to be okay.
Yeah, he's catching fish, he's eating, he's got a fire going, he found the cabin.
So far, so good.
I mean, I feel like he's the live action version of Kristoff, if you know what I'm talking about.
Let it go.
Yeah. that's what it's feeling like right now, just out in the ice.
He doesn't have a reindeer named Sven.
No, he doesn't, but he needs to go get one. So, it's good. Obviously, he's going to survive this and get out of it because that's his destiny. That's his...
unless somehow Aslug has managed to change it, can she do that?
I don't know if she could change stuff. I know that she could just see things. I don't know what her level of impact she could have on her visions, but who knows? Anyone that's got that kind of power is probably capable of a lot of very dangerous things. So
it's true.
Who knows? And IsBae, IsBae, that kid... Dude, he is...
With his Mogatu collar going.
He is a little stud. Yes. That kid is like...
He's down there!
He was thinking with this the whole time. Mm-hmm. He was watching the birds. He's like, okay, well, we're still going to go that way. And then he was like, just surveillancing everything. He's like, that's a good hiding spot. Mm-hmm. There he is. And I love how Ragnar jabbed at Floki. He's like, caught by some children. Yep. Way to go. Ragnar is a really smart, calculated dude. It makes sense for his children to be the same way.
Absolutely. He's taught them well.
Even though Bjorn is very emotional. He thinks very hard with his heart.
I think he got that from his mama,
too. Yeah, for sure. So, Bjorn is very emotional. He does what he does through his emotions, and it feels like at least IsBae is doing a good job of focusing and thinking.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Totes.
Really good start to season 4.
I agree.
Any other thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all. Leave some comments down below as always. And subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you know when we publish new content. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.